Thank you everybody for watching my channel. Thank you so much. Montana Wildcat. Well, you might know I've already said, don't really like leaving the cabin. I don't really like leaving this natural area, but I'm still working on building this place up. A lot of things you can't tell because like behind me are windows that I'm putting in, and they have to have protections on the outside because it gets quite windy up here. Pieces of wood, tree limbs come flying, dust, big pieces of dust like rocks, and also there's a lot of retarded people that like to come around and throw rocks, so I need to be protected, right? I don't want my windows breaking. So I had to go to the city. And all kinds of possibilities when you're in the city, some of them not so good. But this time, I was buying the last piece of glass for the windows behind me. There's 5 plates of glass, about around 9 inches wide, 76 inches tall, floor to ceiling almost. That's the kind of windows I like. You get a good view of what's going on outside. Yeah, I'm real wide. You can see out a long ways. Anyway, while I was out, I was very curious about the police precinct. They had a truck parked out in front. And I thought, well, should I take video or not? I don't call myself an auditor. I don't go by some code book that has been established, although I do learn from other people's victories and errors. So I thought, what could go wrong, right? So I'm taking video of their Ford pickup out front, dressed up nicely as a police cruiser, and I thought it looked pretty cool. I think they clean them every day because there's dust everywhere. If you see my truck, you'll see it's full of dust on the outside. At least on the inside is clean. I'm not washing my truck every day or every week for that matter. I got better things to do. So I go ahead and take pictures. There's a few people by a doorway, and I'm sure there's cameras everywhere, but I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything afoul. So I get done with it. Drive down the street, take a right, go down that street, take another right. Then what's the first thing I see? A police officer in front. A woman. You have to think from their perspective. Who's taking a video of our precinct and leaving quickly? Now, I didn't rush out of there, but I wasn't wasting any time. I didn't stay to chat. So, from their perspective, that might be a scary situation. Who's this dude taking videos of our truck all nonchalant? I wasn't doing anything wrong. So, I get out my truck because it's like, I'm not going to talk to you through the window. I'm not afraid of you guys. Although that's probably what you should do when you talk to police, is just roll your window down like this. So I get out and talk to another cop, and he has this look of mixed, like, fear and readiness for something. I'm like, nothing happened. Nothing's going to happen.
Estados Unidos.
Ah, sí.
Nothing happened. Nothing's going to happen. Okay? We're all friends here. So I explained to him, without him telling me anything, why he's probably here. It's because I was videoing your cruiser, right? It's hard to get a straight answer out of people sometimes, especially police.
¿Qué van a checar?
Ahí, sí, entiendo.
Vamos a checar tu número de serie.
Ok, es claro ya.
Tenemos un reporte.
This is not a police precinct, but in a way it kind of is, because, you know, vaguely, because I have to constantly keep an eye out around here. Always. There's people hanging out in the hills. I can hear them doing nothing. They have no business where they are, and they're just sitting there waiting and talking and just hanging out. And we've had a lot of thievery around here, so I do understand what they're thinking. I can't say I know exactly. I know what their perspective is, so no harm, no foul. Except you guys, if you do audits or you're a cop watcher, you should record constantly. And I wasn't. To be honest, a lot of the time, I was trying to figure out why they would care so much and continue to care after I explained to them what I was doing. So finally the truck pulled up, the one I was taking pictures of, and another one like it. So what was there? 4 police cars? 4? For me? No. That's crazy. But no harm, no foul. I think they were just bored and curious. If I was doing what they're doing, I'd be really bored too. Oh, there's something interesting happening. I'm going to go drive over and check it out. In the end, hey, I was kind of curious too, and I even told them that. My basic reason for taking video was curiosity. Because, well, I already know how police are. I'm not a teenager or a child. What I was curious about was how they function around here. I mean, the nitty-gritty details, the fine details. Sometimes the only way is to just show up out of the blue and take some video and see what happens. Now I know I probably should have just went inside and video. That would have been better. Although, like I said, it was my last stop before I was going to do my last stop, which was to get glass, and I kind of didn't want to do a bunch of more stuff in the city. I want to be here. And we are building stuff here. It's kind of things that aren't really worth taking video of, but we have been doing a lot of work for where the bathroom is. It's very slow, so it doesn't make a good video. It's bedrock. It's very hard to break. And we're basically doing it by hand, with reason. Hopefully in 2 months we'll have the ability to start the foundation for the bathroom basement and the bathroom. Let's hope so. Anyway, treat others as you want to be treated. I say always record. You know, have a dash cam and also be recording and uploading it to the internet. You know? So, you gotta stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Montaña Wildcat.